All right, today we're diving into persuasion, and I'm talking about that power to get inside someone's head, not with sneaky tricks or manipulation, but with the kind of wisdom you pick up from life, respect, and just being real. This video's got a special vibe, because we're looking at this art through the lens of maturity. If you're over 50, 60, or even older, this one's for you. Age ain't a roadblock, it's your secret weapon. Let's unpack how the wisdom you've got from years of living can be your biggest ally in winning hearts and minds. So grab a coffee, kick back, and roll with me on this. Picture life like a river that just keeps flowing. When you were young, you might have tackled those rapids with all kinds of boldness, riding the waves with that fearless energy of someone who doesn't know their limits yet. But now, in your later years, you're not just a guy in the boat. You're the one steering the ship, reading the currents, knowing when to push forward and when to let the river do its thing. Persuasion's like that river. It's not about brute force, but about the smarts to guide the flow. If you've mastered persuasion, especially as you've gotten older, you don't need to yell to be heard. Your words are like well-aimed stones. Each one creates ripples that reach the farthest shore. Here's the first big takeaway for you folks with some years under your belt. Persuasion doesn't get old. Doesn't matter if your hair's gone silver or if those wrinkles tell stories of decades lived. Your ability to touch someone's heart or mind, whether it's a woman, a buddy, or even a stranger, is stronger than ever. Why? Because maturity gives you something youth rarely has: depth from experience. Every chat you've had, every screw-up you've made, every win you've scored, it's like a book you carry inside you. And when you talk, when you pick your words carefully, that book opens up, and its pages tell a story that grabs people. Let's say you're trying to win over a woman. You might think youth, with all its energy, is the key to catching her eye. But hold up and think, what really sticks in a woman's mind? It's not the rush of some young hotshot or over-the-top promises. It's the presence of someone who knows who they are, who's got that calm that comes from surviving life's storms. You, in your maturity, have that. You don't need a ton of words, you just need real ones. When you're chatting with a woman, whether it's over coffee, in a casual convo, or in a deeper moment, your experience is your best tool. You don't need big, showy moves. You win her over with the confidence of someone who knows the weight of their words. Persuasion, when you're older, is like a fine-aged whiskey. Young whiskey's got some kick, but it's the aged stuff that's got layers, depth, a flavor that lingers. When you speak, your words carry the weight of your years, not as a burden, but as a treasure. And that treasure's what makes a woman stop and listen. She's not looking for a fireworks show. She wants a steady flame, a light that doesn't flicker. And you, with your experience, can be that light. How? By listening closely, responding honestly, showing your intentions are clear. It's like each word you say is a seed planted in her mind's garden, and the patience of maturity is what makes it grow. Now let's talk charisma, because that's the spark that brings persuasion to life. A lot of folks think charisma's a young person's game, something for the loud, fast, and flashy. Wrong. Real charisma is like an old oak tree, deep roots, solid trunk, branches that offer shade to anyone nearby. In your later years, your charisma doesn't come from hogging the spotlight. It's about being a presence people feel, even when you're quiet. It's how you handle life's little challenges, a tough convo, a bold decision, or choosing to listen instead of talk. Think about someone you've met, maybe a grandparent, a mentor, or even a stranger who left a mark on you with just a few words. What did they have? Probably that calm of someone who's seen it all, that confidence of not needing to prove a thing. That's the charisma of maturity. And you, with all your years like badges of honor, have that inside you. When you face a challenge with grace, whether it's sorting out a conflict patiently or giving heartfelt advice, you're building a bridge to someone's mind. And a woman, especially, notices that. She's not drawn to the guy trying to show off, She's pulled in by the one who inspires trust, who makes her feel like she's with someone worth knowing. Here's a key point. Winning a woman's mind in your maturity isn't about controlling her. It's about touching her soul so deeply that she chooses to be by your side. It's like being a conductor of an orchestra. You don't force the musicians to play, you guide them to create a symphony together, and your maturity gives you a unique edge here. You've lived long enough to know that real winning isn't about dominating, it's about building. When you talk to a woman, when you share a story or a look, you're offering something youth rarely has, the wisdom of someone who values time, respect, and real connection. Let's hit on confidence, because it's the foundation of any win. A woman isn't swayed by empty promises or rehearsed moves. She's looking for someone who makes her feel safe, not just in the moment, but in the promise of something bigger. And you, in your maturity, have a killer advantage: consistency. The years have taught you that trust isn't built with slick words, but with actions that speak louder. It's like building a house. Every honest convo is a brick, every kept promise is a beam, every moment of respect is the cement that holds it all together. When a woman feels that security, her mind opens, not because you tricked her, but because she chooses to let you in. How do you put this into action? Start small. Listen closely when she talks, not just to reply, but to really get her. Show genuine interest, not as a tactic, but as a reflection of who you are. Be consistent, because maturity's given you the patience to build something lasting. And above all, be real. A woman can tell when you're being authentic, and that's what seals the deal. It's like you're a lighthouse in a dark night. Your light doesn't force anyone to follow, but it's so steady, so clear, that she chooses your path.